Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Another day, another video. Today we are going to learn that how we can set field history tracking in the Salesforce for different objects. So before moving towards our topic today, if you wanted to follow more Salesforce video, you can just subscribe our channel, which is CRS Info Solutions, and you can learn more about Salesforce. So going back to our Salesforce org, so first I will go back to the settings and I will click the gear icon on the top right side of the Salesforce org, and then I will click setup, and I'll go back to the object manager, which is just right side of the home tab. I'll click on that, and then I will search on the book history object on which we are going to apply the field tracking history. So to enable field tracking history in the Salesforce, you need to do three different tasks. So first you need to click on this details, and then you need to check that whether this track field history option was enabled or not. So on book histories object, this is not enabled. So we need to enable this option so that we can track our field history. We will go to the edit option. And if I scroll down, and then you can see the optional features options over here. And then you can see that there is an option which is track field history. You need to enable that. We will click on that. And then I will click on save. So now you can see that track field history option has been enabled, which is the first step. So the second step is that you need to go to the fields and relationship. We need to set history tracking by clicking this button on the right side of the Salesforce org. Then we will just click this button. So this will open a page where you can see the fields over here. So before that, let's read this description. This page allows you to select the fields you want to track on the book history's history related list. Whenever a user modify any of the fields selected below, the old and new fields values are added to the history related list, as well as the date, time, nature of the change, and user making the change. Note that multi-select list and the large text fields values are tracked as edited. The old and new field values are not recorded. What does that mean? That means that all the fields that you will select from here below, you can just track them on the field history tracking related list. Their changes will be available on the history related list. Now you can see a section over here which is saying that track old and new values. So now I'm selecting these options and enabling these checkboxes, and I will click on save. So now we have selected some of the fields so that we can track history for those. So this is the second option. Now moving towards our third topic, which is to select page layout. We will go to the page layout, and then we will click book histories layout. Then we will go to the related list option on the left panel over here, and then I will click related list. Then you can see that book history option is available over here. So we need to click on this, and we need to drag and drop this related list over here, and then I will just drop it over here. Then you can see that book history related list has been edited. Then we will save it, and it is asking that if we really wanted to save it, we wanted to, and then we will click it yes, and then your page layout with the related list of history option will be saved. And then I'll go back to our Salesforce org, and we will go to the our custom object where we have enabled field tracking history and edit it on the page layout. We will click on that. We will go to any record. We will select that. So now we need to change something in the book history object so that we can see that if it is tracking the history or not. So here are three fields that are available, and if we go to the related list, then you can see that history related list has been added over here. And right now it is not having any record. So if I'll click on the details, but before that, let me open those fields that we are going to track. So here you can see three fields which will be tracking old and new values. So I'm going to change book history's name first. I will click on the pencil icon and edit it to, right now its name was sold out. I will just change it and I will write new, and then I'll click on save. And let's see what happens in the related list. So I'll quickly go to the related list, and then you can see that time is available, field is available, who made the changes, the username available, and the original value and the new value. For example, original value was sold out, and then this user has changed into the new value, which is new. So this way our changes has been tracked. So that's how we modified book history's name and tracked its history. Now I'm going to modify the owner field in the book histories object to see what will happen. So I will quickly go to the owner and I will change to the owner to the org fam epic, and then I will click on the change owner. And if I'll go back to the related list, then you can see again the date, field, the user who has changed this. The original value was CRS Info and the new value is org farm epic. That's how you track history in the Salesforce. So that's how you track histories in the Salesforce for any custom or standard objects. Now we will see that if we just don't select it and we just remove this from the field tracking history, then what happens? I'll just deselect this book history name from here, and then I'll click save. And then if I go back to our custom object, which is book history, and go to the details, and then if I edit it and modify it from new to sold out again, and then click save. And then if we go back to our related list and if I try to refresh it, then you can see no changes has been showing over here because we just deselect the option from here in the settings. We just deselect it from here. That's why nothing has been updated on the book history's custom objects. And if we click view all, then you can see that a separate related list is available over here, which is tracking all the changes of the particular fields that we have selected in the fields and relationship options. Here we can just apply filter, refresh option or list view options so that you can just do this changing as well as per your requirements. So I hope you understood that how we can just enable field history tracking in the Salesforce by 3 steps that I have told you earlier. If you like our video, don't forget to subscribe our channel. I hope you are understanding our Salesforce video. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Goodbye.